Hey everybody, this is Robin from Our Wild Way. Today I am going to clean out and organize my homeschool closet. As you can see, it's pretty packed full of stuff, and I've got so much stuff for next year. I need to just find somewhere for it all to go. So we're going to go through this closet drawer by drawer, shelf by shelf, and see how I can organize it, what I can get rid of, and where we can go from here, because this really needs to, well, it needs to change. It's crazy in here. But let's start down here. So, okay, let's see. This is kind of our art supplies drawer. I don't have any Wondercolor paper, so those could go. Alright, this drawer, we've got Blues Clues notebooks and all the little paper. Bub goes through cycles of wanting these notebooks, so I finally stopped throwing them away when they ran out of paper, and now I kind of regret, I don't regret throwing them away, but I just have so many. I don't really need them. These go with the little Happy emotion eggs. Has a little happy stand, and they're good for toddlers and preschoolers for social awareness and emotional intelligence and little color matching. So these are cute as a button. Oh, let's see, math wrap-ups. I think I'm actually gonna get rid of these because the kids just don't use them. Maybe I'll give them another whirl this summer. In here we've got a bunch of kind of Montessori materials. 3-part cards, lots of 3-part cards in here, and game. All right, what else? This is our Spilgabin, and I can do a whole review on these, but there's these little dots, and then this tray has top and bottom. The bottom is good for the dots. And we've got lacing. And these little balls go with these sticks. So you can build amazing, really amazing little 3D structures. I mean, not even so little, but tons of stuff. So many things you can do. With this, it's like every manipulative or STEM toy that you buy separately, you can put it together with the parts that come in this. These are all wood. The only thing that's not wood in this box is these parts here. Love this. We love this thing. These blocks. We've got arches. We'll be using this set to make the pyramid when we study ancient Egypt. And then all of these stands. I love this thing. This is probably my favorite homeschool purchase, and it was quite a lot to just buy it, but now that I know how many years we've used it, it's so worth it. It's so worth it. Okay, I've got, these are super cool too. These came out of our Know Yourself box, which is a human body subscription box. And this is just a deck of cards. It's with all the bones of the body. Aren't these cool? It has a little bit about each bone. These are one of my favorite things that we got out of that subscription box. We did the full 12 months. And honestly, I really liked it. It was a different body system that paired up with a different period of time. So they'd be studying the adrenal gland and go back to ancient Greece, and it'd come with a little cookbook showing you how to make Greek food and a comic book about ancient Greece. It was super fun. It was really fun. My kids enjoyed the heck out of it. All right, this drawer, we've got bananagrams. We've got this awesome Think Fun math dice game. story cubes, a random finger puppet. These things, I forget what they're called. I can't remember. Let's see, we've got some story cards from Ebu. It's like my favorite brand in the entire world for kids stuff. These are from Starfall, and these are story cards. So they're just, they'll ask you different questions about stories. Ebu story cards. Like I said, Ebu is really one of my favorite brands with this kind of stuff. They're always so nicely illustrated, so creative, and these don't have any words at all. They just have the illustrations. And your child, you can work with your kids in any way you want. I mean, you can put them all down like this. They can pick out however many they want. They can look through and see what's fun. There's just so many different ways to play with these. And what we mostly do is I will write for my child for most of it. My 9-year-old is starting to write it out now, but we really want storytelling to be a time when the kids are just telling stories. They have trouble with handwriting, so we don't want it to be, you know, a cruddy time when they're not thinking about writing. They're thinking about how difficult the handwriting is. Here's a funny words flip-flap book that I made years and years and years ago. I'll be holding on to this one for a while. Are dominoes. These are big wooden dominoes. And they're made in Czechoslovakia. But aren't these wonderful? How fun. We use these for math work and for different games. I'll probably never get rid of these, actually. There's literally no reason to ever get rid of this. Here we've got, let me see, got some light there. Here we've got our geometric solids, and I believe those are from either Learning Resources or Lakeshore Learning. The kids do all kinds of work with volume, measuring, pouring, scooping, and then all your standard work that you would do in geometry with those. But they love them on the light table. Oh my gosh, they go crazy. And this messy drawer, there we go. This messy drawer we'll deal with on another day. But this is all of our continent work. So, oopsies. So all the stuff from our continent boxes. Oops. Hi, little one. Hi. Hi. So all the stuff from our continent boxes are now in this drawer. Walk through on what we keep in our continent boxes, what our 3-part card looks like, what maps we use, what puzzles we use, all that for continent studies. That's kind of a Montessori concept, using the 3-part cards and little toys that go with cards. All right. So I got the shelf with all of my workbooks and papers cleaned off. It's empty. And the problem that I'm having is that I have workbooks and curriculum kind of spread out all over the place. So what I'm going to try to do is organize things so that I have it all in one place. Some of the books I had in the closet, and then I have similar ones out on my bookshelf, so it just really makes things difficult. Oh, this book is so cool. We're going to use it next year for a human body study. But I just need to have stuff all in one place. So I'm still not sure if I'm going to have workbooks in that closet or on my bookshelf. This is such a cool set. Learn math with stickers, and it has these little puzzles. My kids love stickers. And then you have to complete the picture with these stickers. They're cool. They're fun for car rides, car schooling, car school. So I'm actually going to put those in the car because they won't get done in the house, but they will get done in the car. This is I got these awesome bins at Goodwill. So hopefully I can have things organized in that closet labeled and look a little bit more tidy. Look a little bit more tidy than they did before. So I've got all this art stuff. I need to pare down this art stuff a lot. The quality paper I'm going to keep. This is such a fun set, this Eric Carly set. You can make collage and reuse it for mixed media work. We've used it so many times. It's got a little story about Eric Carly and collage work. And then it's got the wonderful Eric Carly art tissue papers. They're a little thicker than tissue paper, but this is really, really fun. For preschool, right on up. So definitely keeping that. I'll keep that. To the cheaper paper books, toddler can draw on all day long. This is great paper for painting. This art board from Michaels is great. It's a little bit bigger than your standard 9.5 by 11, but it's a little bit thicker than cardstock. It's super cheap, and it's just great for the kids' art. All right, what else do I have over here? I have these cute little, these Pearson's First Guides. These are so sweet. We take these with us on little nature hikes and things. We also use them for drawing in our nature journals because the illustrations are just so lovely. So we'll use these as kind of guides with leaves and trees, birds, and wildflowers. I really recommend these nature guides because these are lovely. They're concise. There's a whole bunch of them too. They're really simple to use. These are so cute. These are Learn to Write erasable, like wipe clean activity pads or activity books. And each book is a different theme. I love themes. I literally just said that a second ago, but I love themes. And preschool and kindergarten is perfect time. So look how cute these are, and they're different. So there you have pets. You have tractors and diggers. And they all work on different letters. I don't think they're all like A through Z. No, I guess they are. Each one is A through Z. So that could last a couple of weeks. We got farm animals. What else do we have in here? I guess I don't need to pull them all out. They are on the back. Animal babies, bugs, dinosaurs, farm animals, horses, pets, planes, sharks, trains, tractors, and diggers. Barn. So this dollar workbook that I got from Target, I think, which is a really great little book. Or no, maybe I got this from Dollar Store. I can't remember. Anyway, this would also work for a 3-year-old. So you could do it for a 4-year-old pre-K curriculum, or even you could work it into your 3-year-olds. Just fun and frolic. Okay, so here I've got these awesome little cards. I found these at Goodwill, and there's one for each letter. So so this one would be B as for bear. Got the little bear. You have the B as for bear. And what we'll do during our B week in pre-K is I'll have her stick stickers on this sheet, everything that relates to B. On the back, we'll try writing practice, and she can draw a picture. So that'll be part of her little, I say portfolio, but you know, it'll just be part of her little pre-K bundle. And look at how cute this little folder is. So it's got a little poem on the back. And then this little poem on the back relates to the picture on the inside. How cute are these? There's one for every letter. I found them at Goodwill for a couple of bucks, and I'm using them. We will be using them. And they come from this publisher, Hufflin, what is it, Hufflin Miller Company? Yeah, so I don't know if you can track these down if you wanted to use them, but they are super cool, and they are about to get banished to the pre-K bin. because they take up too much space in my homeschool closet. What else do I have here? Oh, let's see. I've got a Moving Beyond the Page unit. I actually bought this one used, but I've used Moving Beyond the Page before, and I have to say we enjoy it. I don't think you need to go crazy and buy the whole thing. Just buy the units that interest you, and try to get the books at the library, because I mean, for $500-600, really it could be done cheaper. And you don't know if you're going to enjoy it so much that you want the entire year. We usually use a couple of units, and I mean, we do enjoy them. So I do recommend Moving Beyond the Page. I really love literature curriculums, period. But that one, it is nice because you get the books, the workbook and the teacher book, and you don't really need that many books. This is my sticker envelope, so I'll be able to file this away. And this is kind of one of those things I was talking about, using sticking ABC letters on ABC pages. So we'll sit down together and go, which sticker should we put on? Or I'll have them set aside, you know. L is for ladybug. Whatever. I barely ever get into this thing. We like sticker books, but you know, I have all the ones for the holidays. We just don't really use them that much. I intend, again, to use these more with the incoming preschooler. That's why I'm keeping them. Otherwise, I'd toss them if I didn't have an upcoming preschooler. So we're on to the next level of organization and weeding out. And I decided to pull out all of the flashcards. And they just kept coming. I realized that there were some in the closet, and then I realized there were some out here in a basket, and there's more. There's more other places that I don't even know right now. But this, let me just show you, is all the ones I could find at this moment. Now, some of these are awesome and amazing. Some of these I can weed out. I want to show you some of my favorites, though. This Peacemakers. These come with the Time In Toolkit from Generation Mindful. And I will be doing a full review of this set. But for now, I want to just show you a couple of the Peacemaker cards. They show different emotions. You can play all kinds of games with them and get your kids talking about emotional intelligence. Build emotional intelligence, if you will. So just take a look at how lovely these cards are. So let's see. When I hold love in my heart, my forgiveness heals. Let's see what else. I am one with all things. I follow my bliss. And so the purple is forgiveness. We've also got love, peace, intuition, and power. So each of these different emotions have different animals, and they all have different like little mantras. And then there's, oh, actually there's more, I'm sorry, balance and joy. And I think that's it. Do you need to get out, sweetie? Next, we have got some flashcards from one of my favorite brands in the world, and that's Evo. I got these flashcards to work on social skills with my kids, and these are good citizenship, what do I do, good manners, and I heard your feelings. These are really adorably illustrated. And they say things like, when you serve yourself food, take only what you can eat and leave plenty for others. When you are angry with someone, never call someone names or use disrespectful language. So you just have little things that you can sit and work on. These are great. What do I do conversations, navigating social expectations. So sometimes these things don't come naturally to everybody. So let's see. You know, if you don't understand, raise your hand to ask. When you are late, at an appropriate time, explain why you were late and apologize. But there's tons, there's a whole deck. Different social experiences with friends. When you meet new people, give a firm handshake and tell them your name, smile and look them in the eye, or as close to the eye as you prefer. Next, we've got good manners. So, let's see. What do you say if someone holds the door for you? Thank you. You should try not to burp in public, but if a burp surprises you, what do you say? Please excuse me. These are just so much fun, and they're so thoughtful. And they're thoughtful ways to open these conversations with your kids. This one is, I heard your feelings. And like I said, some of these things are harder for some kids than others. They tend to be difficulties for everyone in our house. So this one we just look, and we try to figure out what's going on, and we say, what kind of news is Bear reading? Probably not good news. Okay, round 2 of project stuff. So these are all Hape wooden puzzles, and I have all the letters somewhere else because I've been using them in sensory bins. So they're somewhere else, and I'm not really sure what I want to do with these nice wooden bases. For now, I think I'm just going to put all the letters in a bag and keep the little trays separate, because the puzzles are valuable just in the you know, in their educational value. This is a huge tray for perler beads, so I'll keep this aside. Chloe, you have a large perler bead tray right there. This game is pretty awesome. I mean, it's not really so much a game as a it's just a fun math resource, really. Check it out. You've got your little trays here. You've got your pins. This is great for Montessori and just general hands-on math. You've got all of your little tiles. So it's got all the math symbols. You can set up problems for the kids, and they have to figure them out with. You can also just use them for free play, which my kids have they've really enjoyed this set. So I actually stole the dice for this game to be played with another game, but what you do is you roll 2 dice, and each player will either add, subtract, or multiply or divide to get one of these numbers. So say you get a 2 and a 5. You can add them together to get 7. Or a 2 and a 5, you can subtract them to get 3. You get your answer and you flip over this. The first person to flip these all over is the winner. It is by Cacao? No. Catico. Countdown. Pretty cool game. We've played it a few times. What else do I have? This has been a favorite for years. Grandfather Tang's story and the set of tangrams. We used this when we studied Asia, and just my kids have enjoyed it really regularly. It's probably one of the most played with toys in the closet. So it's gonna stay, but I might move it somewhere else. This is the Osmo set. I have quite a few of the pieces. My kids have, little crate handcrafted slippers. I'm actually gonna trade these for something else. small because we haven't done them. I've got the koala crate. This is the Wild West. And the baby will really enjoy this one. We've gotten 2 of these, and she has really enjoyed them. So we're going to continue to get that kit for her. At least for a while. This is the Kiwi crate, and this one's Rainbow Optics. Let's see. We actually need to do this one. Looks pretty cute. So yeah, lots of fun activities. Most of these, the Kiwi crate and the koala crate, come with several activities. The other one, the doodle crate and the tinker crate, usually only come with one. Here is our Kano computer kit. We have not put it together yet or dug in really at all. I bought it secondhand. So it's not brand new, but it's not been really used either. So it's came with stickers, a book telling us how to sit down and make the computer and what each of these pieces mean. We're gonna have to use our own screen, which is fine. We've got plenty of screens around here. This one has coding, so to code your apps or whatever on your little computer that you made. I really cannot wait to dig into this one because it looks so cool. I think my kids are just gonna enjoy the heck out of making their own computer, coding their own games. This is the mouse over here, and this is the keyboard. This is the brain of the computer. Comes with your HDMI cord to just hook it right up to your own screen. This kit runs about $150 new, but they have sales, pretty good sales fairly regularly. I've been keeping my eye on these. They run off Raspberry Pi operating system. So that's it's gonna be a really awesome beginner in computer science. This is a bin that I just had in the back of the homeschool closet, and it's kind of a catch-all. These are super cute. Dog and cat math counters. Oh, these are cute. These are to make letters. These are preschool, and these actually need to go in the preschool bin because she's not quite ready for them yet, and they don't need to be taking up space. Little action cards. Nice big wooden dice. But yeah, these little magnets are used to make lowercase letters. Then this, let's see, this one is used to make uppercase letters. They came with a couple of nice magnetic dry erase boards, so I will put those away. This is a sponge. I can't even, obviously it's a sponge. I can't even tell you what it's from or why. Okay, so here's something interesting. I bought this little set on Amazon, a travel tangram book, and it's cute. It was about $10, and they're foam. It comes with 2 sets. It's magnetic, and it has this little book of tangrams. Okay, now this one, tangrams, this came from Target for $3. Let's see what the difference is. This came from the dollar spot at Target. So it's got, these are not quite tangrams. It says tangrams, but I mean, these shapes aren't typical tangram shapes. But let's see. So learn your shapes and make a picture with shapes. Okay, this is cute. This is more for a preschool level. And that's more in depth, so okay. This is actually a perfect one for the little one to play with while the big kids are playing with the other tangrams. Perfect kind of for in the car if they don't throw everything around like little beasts. Let's see, what else do we have here? Get Going America, games to go. I got this for a cross-country trip or any other just time in the car. dry erase game book. These are super cute, learning with sharks. Oh, this is cute too. See, I forget I have all these cool things. Eric Carly, magnetic play set. So I can actually keep this out. We can do this now. Now these are so awesome. My kids have played with these like magnets. Every time they come out with a new set at the dollar spot in Target, I get them. They are blank books. My kids love like writing their own books. And they're $3 for a set of, let's see how many, a set of 8 books. You cannot beat that. There's always different ones. Sometimes they have like chalkboard books. These are the rainbow books. These are the heart blank books. These are rainbow outside covers, and then the pages inside are white. You can use these for so many things, and I always buy them by the bucketful. When they go on clearance, I make crazy. Let's see. That are completed. So these are just little stories. These were pre-writing. I keep them around because I love them. My daughter has a set of stories that she's written about our dog. And when we do creative writing, she will dictate to me because writing is, handwriting is difficult for her. So she'll dictate and I'll write, and it really lets the creative process flow when she's not worried about writing properly. She can just tell her fun story and illustrate her pictures. Okay, so that's all for this. Okay, so this is probably the last bit out of the closet that I'm going to share. Let's see what we've got here. This is my bin file folders. I just bought a bunch of pre-made file folder games because I don't know why. Because they're already put together and they're really nice mathematics ones. These, everything in here, these are all like science, reading. That here we've got like singular or plural. And so the kids, you know, would sort them out. From Lakeshore Learning, and as soon as they arrive, actually, I'll give you a little walkthrough of those. You see, they're just different games, and they provide a little alternative to all the worksheets and workbooks and this and that. File folder games are fun. Just like lap books. It just gives the kid a little something different to try. Okay, done with that. Now let's check out this one. Okay, more science kits that have not been done yet. Some of these have been half done because some of the boxes we get come with like 3 or 4 projects, and we just haven't gotten to them all. For like 6 months there, I was getting 3 a month, and we just never finished them all. So this one's a kiwi crate. This one's a tinker crate. Green kid crafts. These are cool. These are good for like, I'd say 4 to 6. What do we have here? I don't even know what that one is. Let's see. Oh, and I also got, which I need to put these with the other ones. We'll be finishing this set up next year. This is the Know Yourself set, or the Know Yourself monthly kit. It's human body, and what it does is it takes you through a different function of the human body. So this is live long, live long and prosper, and it'll take you back to a different time in history to talk about a different function of the human body. So it's really fun. You go back to a different time period in a different country, and then you get a little guide to not only the human body, but also that time in history, and you get recipes for that country. So it's... And we're done. That was awesome. Oh my gosh, that was so much stuff. I got a big box together to go to Goodwill. I got some other stuff to just move around. I still have to like repaint this closet and get it all fancy, but hey, this is good for now. See you later.